All right. I'm so excited to be here. I think I've got both of these ready to go. My name is Lee. I am a stay at home mom of four. Go ahead and jump on in. Let me know in the comments where you are from. While I'm getting started, while I'm getting going, I have a lot to be able to share. I have a lot that I want to share with you this morning. I am from Washington State. Let me get these all these angles set up just right. And I am so excited to be starting my day with you. Welcome. Thank you for hopping in here. I am so excited to be able to start my day with you. It is dark here. It is like 5 a.m. in the morning. My kids are asleep. I have four kids. We're just getting ready to go back to school, but this has been the most amazing summer having a passive income stream. I just started this like right before summer started, and to be able to have a passive income stream that has freed up my summer has been huge. So I'm going to be sharing with you today about the 2 hour workday and how that has changed my life, how you can have passive income and have a system where you're only having to put in 2 hours a day. So thank you for those of you who are hopping in here. Let me know in the comments where you're from. Again, I am in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. It is still dark here. It's raining, but it's going to be, I'm sure the rain's going to go away. We're going to have a beautiful day today. And again, I am so excited to be here with you. And my name is Lee. I am a stay-at-home mom of four, and I'm going to be sharing about my 2 hour workday and how I'm able to bring in income for my family and do it in a way that is passive. Do it in a way that fits around my family schedule, that fits around having four kids, around all of the things that come along with that, the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the running the errands, the driving kids around. We have, soccer practice starting and things are about to get crazy. So to have a way to be able to bring in income passively for my family is so exciting. And I got started the very end of May. I was at a place where I was so stressed and anxious and worried about finances that I knew that something had to change. And I knew that I didn't have any more time in my day. That was the thing that I was lacking the most, was just time in my day. So to have a way to be able to follow a 2 hour blueprint and to be able to bring in that income passively. So head here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where I send out my 6-figure blueprint from, as well as a free guide where I show you how to make $10,000 in 30 days. This is easier than you think. This is extremely passive, where you're putting in a little bit of upfront effort and then you're having an automated system do the work behind you so that you don't have to take more of your time away from your family. It actually gets time back in your day. And so looking back at this summer and going, okay, I had that time to take my kids to the pool. I had that time to let them play in the sand all afternoon and not have to rush off anywhere, but to have a passive system that is out there working for me. So again, Empowered Passive Income, you're going to go there, put in your email, and I'm going to be able to send you all of the details about exactly how this works. But I'm going to be sharing today what this 2 hour workday looks like and what this means for you. So 2 hours, if you could learn the skills to be able to make income passively in just 2 hours a day, like what would that do for your life? How would that free up your time? Like, would you have time to actually spend with your family? Would you have time to spend with your kids? Like, would you have that time to be able to do the things that you've always wanted to do, and then have a passive system that's working in the background for you? Like, how would that make you feel? For me, it's meant freedom. For me, it's meant peace. For me, it's meant joy. For me, it's meant being able to relax. I was not that person before, and I was having to hustle all day long just to be able to keep up with inflation, keep up with the economy, keep up with the prices of everything these days, like just to be able to put groceries on the table, get the bills paid, the electric bill, gas bill, all of the things that take money. Like, it takes a lot of money to be able to live these days. And at the rate that I was going, I was selling, like a $10 product. I would have to sell 100 of those just to make $1,000. I would have to put in the effort on that, on each and every one of those items, to be able to make even $1,000. And then, a car repair bill comes. I just got my car fixed yesterday. It was like $950. Okay, that's gone. Like, that money goes so fast, right? And you may be in the same position where you're seeing bill after bill after bill, and you're like, okay, I have to do something bigger. I need to do something that's going to be able to cover those expenses, because that's at the place that I was in, of like, what I'm doing, what I'm selling, like a small little $10 product, isn't going to get me there to my goals. It's not going to be able to cover all those bills that just kept coming in one after another after another. So if you've been in this same position where it's like bill after bill after bill after bill, put a one in the comments and tell me that I am not alone. Like, this was my life month after month after month. And yes, you should have an emergency fund, but you also have to replenish that emergency fund. And you cannot, this is not sustainable. Like, month after month after month, you have to have a way to be able to cover those expenses that just keep popping up. So that was my life. Again, my name is Lee. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four. For those of you who are just jumping in, and this is my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Go there. I'm going to send you all of the details about exactly how this works with my six-figure blueprint and how you can make passive income for your family from the comfort of your home with nothing but your phone and Wi-Fi. And I'm going to get you all of the details on this. This is easier than you think. It is simpler than you think. And so with this 2-hour workday, the way this works, this might sound crazy, but the way this works is that you're putting in that little bit of effort. You're focusing on income earning activities during that 2 hours. So I kind of like to think of this like homeschooling. I was homeschooled as a kid, and to be able to, really focus one-on-one, like with my mom, sit down and do work versus being in a classroom all day. Like, if you're in public school, you're sitting there for 8 hours. I could get the same amount done in that 2 hours of doing my work. This is very similar, where you are focused during that 2 hours and you're focused on those income earning activities, those activities that are actually making you money. And so you're putting in that effort and you're doing that 2 hours a day. And then you're having a passive system, you're having an automated system that's working in the background for you. So I want to explain that this is not that you're not going to do any work. This is not that it's not any effort, right? This is not a get rich quick scheme, but this is about being intentional with that time. It's about using that time wisely and then having an automated system that's working in the background for you. So let's talk a little bit about that automated system that's working in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and say automated system. And what this is would you rather have a product where you're having to go and chase customers, where you're having to go and DM people, where you're having to friend request people and spend all your time glued to your phone? Or would you rather have a simple website that you can send people to? So this is your web page. This is mine right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Would you rather have a simple website where you can send people to and then let them decide for themselves, completely rejection free and completely automated, so they can go there on their schedule, they can go there on their time, and then you never have to hear the word no. You never have to have that rejection. So put a 1 in the comments if you would rather have a simple website that is out there working for you, where you're not having to chase people, where you're not having to slide into DMs, where you're not having to friend request people. I know for me, this was the obvious choice. I didn't want to have to bug friends and family. I didn't want to have to be on my phone all day. I wanted to have an automated system that was out there working for me. And that is what a website does for you. So this is my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. And when you have your own website, you have your own place where you can send customers to. Now, with the program that I use, that I have been able to bring in income passively for my family over the summer, like I just got started the very end of May, and then I've been able to bring in sales. I'm going to be talking more about exactly how this works. But with this website, I didn't have to go and create this website. Like, I didn't have to have tech skills. When I learned that I could have a website that was done for me, where I didn't have to go and figure out what to say. I didn't have to go and watch YouTube videos on how to build that, but I could get a website that was proven to work, that was done for me. I'm like, yes, I don't want to have all of that tech headache. I don't have that time to be able to, watch YouTube videos, spend on that. Like, I would rather have that time with my kids. I would rather have something that is done for me, right? So empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to be able to go there and see exactly what this looks like for yourself and how it works. So with this website, how it works, how this automation works is potential leads, potential people who are interested in learning the 2-hour workday and learning a way to be able to bring in passive income for their family and learning how to create a legacy for their family to change their family's financial trajectory. They're going to go to your website and they're going to put in their email and they're going to get into your automation system. from this website, as soon as your customer does that, they're going to go to a video. They're going to go to a page that has a video where this video explains like how this whole process works. They're going to be able to get the details, and they're going to be able to decide for themselves, like, okay, this isn't for me. I'm going to click away. I'm not going to, it's not for me. Or they're going to be interested and they're going to keep watching, and they're going to say, hey, I would love to be able to get started with this. And they're going to go and head to your sales page. And from the sales page, again, all of these were done for me. I didn't have to go and create this. This is a proven system. This is a proven system that actually thousands of people are having success with. That sounds crazy, but it is like, it's not just one person having success. It's not just 10 people or a couple dozen people or 100 people. This is thousands of people who are following this same exact process and having success with it, making life-changing amounts of income for their family. And so it is very, very simple. So they're going to go to your website, and that is done. Put in their email. They're going to be taken to a video page where they're going to be able to watch a short video and be able to decide for themselves if this is right for them. And from there, they're going to be able to go to your sales page. Again, all of these pages are done for you. They're highly converting. They're proven to work, so you don't have to change anything. I was given exactly what you see if you go here to my website. I basically put my picture on it and said, hi, I'm Lee. And that was it. Like, that's the power of this system. That is the power of being able to step in to a proven system and have this out there working for me, and not have to go out and reinvent the wheel, to not have to spend months and years of my life trying to figure out how to build a website, how to build this page, how to build that page, but to have something that is proven, that is working for people around the world, that is working for people of all walks of life, that is working for people of all ages. And so to have these done, it has saved months and years off of my life to be able to see that first dollar, because I was in a place where I needed a way to be able to make money now. I needed a way to be able to cover those expenses that were happening now. I didn't have time to wait. I didn't have time to get it all figured out. Like, those bills were happening now, and I needed a way to be able to pay for them now. And we had just a person in our community yesterday who posted that she had $1.38 in her bank account when she got started, and 50 days later she had 51,000 in her bank account from following this simple process, from having a website that was out there working for her. And that is the power of the system, because if you go your own route, which you totally can, like, we live in 2024, you can look up anything on the internet, you can look up anything on YouTube. You can figure out how to build these pages, but it's going to cost you time. It's going to take time. Like, it's going to take probably months of your life to be able to sit down and figure out. And I didn't want to have that tech headache. I needed a way to be able to jump in now and start making money now without having to figure all of this out. So with this automation system, what this does for you is it frees up your time. It frees up your time to be able to spend your time with the people that matter, to spend your day doing the things that you love to do, and to not be tied to having to chase people down, to not be tied to your phone, glued to your phone all day, to not be tied to, having to friend request people and chase customers. This is a simple method to be able to have sales come in automatically. And so as soon as somebody goes and puts in their email, they're going to go to your video page. And then they're going to also, at the same time, start receiving automated emails from you. So it's all set up to be able to, they'll receive an email, and then the following day receive another, the following day receive another. And this is your automated system. This is your freedom machine that is out there working for you. I'm trying to talk loud because I've got a bunch of rain coming down right now, but I'm hoping that you're able to hear me, because this is so powerful. This is where the majority of sales occur. This is where businesses are spending all of their money on, is email marketing. And you have a system that is done for you, not just the web pages, but all of those emails that are going out to your customers and helping them make that decision for themselves of if this is right for them, if they would love to be able to go head to your sales page, and they're going to head there to your sales page and say, yes, I would love to have a 2-hour workday. Yes, I would love to have an automated system that is out there working for me. Yes, I would love to have a freedom machine that frees up my life, that gives me my time back. And I would love to have a way to be able to bring in sales on automation at 900, 600, 300 at a time. Because when I learned like that, those were the amounts, like I could bring in hundreds of dollars and not just sell a $10 product that I was selling before. And like all of the dreams and goals that I had that I thought were decades away, that I thought were never going to happen, are suddenly happening. Like this system has been working for me, and this automated system of being able to bring in these amounts of income for my family. I would not believe it myself. I was completely skeptical myself. I didn't think that it would work for me, but I suddenly saw it working. I got this automation system set up that day. Like I just had to go and plug in my domain, like my name, and they walk you through step by step in videos to be able to go and get your own domain. If you're like, I don't even know what a domain is, you're going to have your own domain. And then on your sales page, you're going to have your own payment gateways. So that is the setup that you do. It can be done in an afternoon. I put my littlest down for a nap. She just turned 2 yesterday. But to have this system that is out there working for me, I put her down for a nap and did that little bit of setup of connecting my domain and then connecting my payment gateways on the sales page. And that is it. Once you do that, your automation system is done and it's out there working for you. And this is how I have sales coming in when I'm not actively working, when I'm not on my phone, when I'm not talking to people. Like this system is out there working for me. And so the very first sale that I had actually put the baby down for a nap, lay down for a few minutes, and a sale came in $100. I'm like, this is amazing. Like $100 barely buys groceries these days, right? But this is automated. So I packed the kids up. We're heading out to celebrate. We went out and got ice cream. While I was there, a $900 sale came in. It all came in because of this automation system that was out there working for me. These weren't people that I knew, like these, I had no idea that these were in the pipeline. They were people that were just going through this automation system and hearing about how this works, hearing about our proven blueprint, hearing about our 2-hour workday, hearing about how they can make life-changing amounts of income for their family and do it in a way that's not going to take away from their day. That's not going to take away from spending time with the people that they love. That's going to be able to be out there working for them in the background without them having to go out and chase people, without them having to go out and DM people. So that was $1,000 in an afternoon. And that is the power of this system. And I share this with you, not to brag, because it's nothing that I did. It's nothing that, like I'm not some genius person that came up with this, but this is just a simple system that is out there working for you, that is done for you, pages that is proven to work, that is proven to convert, that is proven to bring in sales. And that is the power of having a system and being able to step in and be able to start making money right away, and to not have to come up with my own website, to not even have to come up with my own product, to be able to have, $900, $300, $600 hitting my bank account. That was $1,000 in a single afternoon. And I'm sharing this story with you, again, not to brag because it's nothing that I did, but to show you that this is possible for me. If I can do this, you can do this, right? This is that simple. We have 78-year-old guys in our community. We have 60-year-old women in our community who are following this same process, who have these done for you websites, done for you video page, done for you sales page, and they are doing it. And they're in that age group of, okay, maybe the tech skill, maybe they didn't have tech skill. If they can do it, you can do it. And so I kept looking at them. Okay, if they can do it, I can do it. And the same that for you. If I can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. Anybody can follow along step by step by step to get this set up. And again, I had this set up in a single afternoon. So I want to ask you a question. If you could get this set up today and have this out there working for you and be able to bring in sales at that amount for your family, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this, but I want to clarify right here that these all came in at 100% profit. This is not an MLM. This is not making somebody else rich. This is not you doing the work and then somebody else is making all of the money, because you have your sales page set up, where you have your payment gateway set up, and you walked through that setup to put in your payment gateways. That is how you're able to make 100% profit. So how would that make you feel to have an automated system that is out there working for you? An automated system that you could get set up today and then have sales coming in by tomorrow. Like to be able to have a website that is out there working for you in the background, bringing you in these types of sales, bringing you in this amount of income for your family, and doing it passively. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. I have a lot more to go through with you, but for those of you who are just hopping in, I am in two places here. If you see me bouncing back and forth, my name is Lee, and I am a stay-at-home mom of four, and I am so passionate about sharing about this because it has really changed my family's life, my life. It's given me that joy back, that hope back, and that peace of mind back, knowing that I have a system like that, like this, that is out there working for me, that is out there working in the background, that is out there bringing in that amount of income for my family to be able to cover all of those expenses that we kept running into, that we kept, having appliances break, cars break, all of the things that is just part of life. And to be able to have a way to cover those and to not have to worry about, okay, are we just not going to eat this month? Are we like, how are we going to cover those? But to have sales that are coming in at that $900, $600, $300, $100 level. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the products. If you've got questions at any time, go ahead and pop them in the comments. That's what I'm here for, is to be able to answer those. So with this automation system, with having done for you web pages, with having a done for you sales automation system, a series of emails that goes out and helps people decide like if this is right for them. Again, it's rejection free. You don't ever have to hear the word no. They can either click away or unsubscribe. You never have to know about it, right? So with this automation system, once you get it set up, you can go and check this off your list. Now you might be wondering, okay, what is it that people are buying? So with this, these are highly in demand products, and they are all in the e-learning industry. So the e-learning industry is the biggest industry that is out there right now. It is currently at $1.2 billion a day, but this is where it gets even crazier. And that is billion with a B per day, 1.2 billion per day, but it's set to triple. It's projected to hit $3 billion just by 2027. That's like, 2 years down the road, and a couple months, right? But $3 billion per day that people are spending in this e-learning industry. This is why I've been able to make sales. And this is why we have thousands of people inside of our community that are having success with this, because this is a highly in demand niche. This is actually the biggest industry that is out there, and it is the fastest growing industry out there. So let me ask you this question. If you had a product to be able to sell, would you rather have something that's like, okay, only a few people want, or there is a huge demand? Put a 1 in the comments if you're like, yes, I would love to have something that's highly in demand, that is not only in demand, but that demand is just rapidly growing. For me, that totally made sense, right? So again, this is $1 billion per day. It's projected to hit 3 billion per day by 2027. And this is all stemming because we have 5.5 billion people who are on the internet. 5.5 billion people around the world who are on free social media sites, who are hanging out, who are looking for a way to be able to make money from home, who are looking for a way to be able to get out of that daily grind, who are looking for a way to be able to escape living that life where they're just getting by, where they're just getting their bills paid, where they're just barely making it through the month. They want more. They want better for their family. They want to be able to have more than enough to be able to provide for their family and to do the things that God has called them to do, to be able to live the life that they were created to live, to have more than enough to be a blessing to others. That is what people are out there looking for. They're searching and they're wanting hope. They're wanting a way out. They're wanting a way that works. And to be able to provide products in this industry that is giving them that need, that is meeting that need. You're simply fulfilling the need that's out there, and you're being an answer to prayer for somebody else. There's somebody else out there who is waiting for you to step out, who is waiting for you to be able to show them a way for them to escape that just get by life, who is waiting for them to show them how they can go from more than just like making it through the month to having more than enough, to living the abundant life that they were created to live. That is what these products are helping people do, and they're helping them learn the skills to be able to make money from home. They're helping them learn to be able to earn from the comfort of their home, from the comfort of their couch, and to not have to go out to a job, to not have to go out and spend more time away from their family, and get that time back in their day, because that's one thing that you could never get back, right? You can never get that time back with your kids. This has become even more apparent to me since my daughter turned 2 yesterday. She was just sitting here right next to me. Last night at dinner, we were singing her happy birthday, but it's amazing, like just that 2 years, how fast that time has gone by. My oldest is 14. And again, looking back at that 14 years, like, where did it go? And my 2-year-old's, she's going to be that 14 soon in a blink of an eye, like before I know it. And that time just goes by so fast. And so people are looking for a way to be able to not have to miss those moments with their kids, to be able to have those memories, and not only to just have the memories, but have the funds to be able to go out and make the memories with their kids, to be able to take them on vacation, to be able to, do all the things that cost money, like pretty much everything in our world, right? Costs money to go to the movies, to go mini golfing, whatever it is. That takes money to be able to go out and have those experiences, to be able to go out and make, those memories with your family. And so that is what these products are helping people do, is to be able to have a way to provide for their family, to be able to have a way to learn the skills, to make money from home, so that they have the time and that they have that money for their family and not have to choose between providing for their family and being present for their family. All right, so with all of the products that I offer, they actually have what are called master resale rights attached to them. So what this meant for me and what this means for you is that you don't have to go out and create something. You don't have to come up with something. You don't have to, be some genius person, go out and reinvent the wheel and come up with a product to offer. You don't have to come up with a service to offer. But like the website that is done for you, these products are also done for you. And you simply have the right to be able to resell them. So this was another huge point for me as a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids and not having time in my day. I was constantly saying, hey, I don't have time. Like, I just don't have time for anything. To be able to not have to go and create a product, but to have a product that was done for me, is because creating a product, coming up with a course, like recording lessons, all of the things that go into that, again, that takes time. And I needed a way to be able to make money now. I had bills now that I needed to be able to cover. And so to have products that were done for me, I'm like, yes, this makes total sense. I want a product that is ready to go out of the box. This is essentially a business in a box where you're able to step out and use it, to be able to have a way where you're actually learning and earning at the same time. This is a brilliant business model of being able to learn a little bit, implement, and earn. You're going to learn all of the skills of having an online business, of having a 6-figure business, of having an automation system that's out there working for you. You're going to learn how to build recurring revenue streams. You're going to learn how to build multiple revenue streams. You're going to learn how to monetize on every social media platform out there. You're going to learn how to create your own courses or programs if that's something that you want to do. But you're also going to have a way to be able to learn and earn at the same time. And so that is what I love about this, because for most courses that you take out there, for most programs that are out there, you're going to learn, and then you're going to have a really hard time with the implementation part. You're going to have a really hard time, actually applying it and then making money off of it. And with this is a complete, like, business in the box system to be able to learn a little bit at a time and then earn, and then learn a little bit more and then earn again. So it's like eating an apple. If you were to go and take an apple out of your kitchen, and I'm making myself hungry right now, but you can't eat that all in one bite, right? You eat that one bite at a time. And so this is the same way, where you're going to learn a little bit at a time so that you don't overwhelm yourself. But then you're also going to be able to have a way to be able to earn from that and practice those skills that you are learning. This is super hands-on. I kind of also like to think of it like, comparing it to going to college and sitting in a classroom, and you're, sitting in that lecture from your professor, and you've accumulated that knowledge, but you haven't really learned until you go out and apply it. So it's kind of like getting an internship or getting a fellowship, where you're actually doing the work and you're getting to apply what you learn, but you're being able to earn at the same time. And that is happening from a brilliant business model, a brilliant thing that is called master resale rights. And I had no idea that something like this existed. I literally had never heard of this term until like May. And then that just blew my mind, that I had no idea that I could step into products that were already created for me, that I could make $900, $600, $300, and $100 off of. Because with those products, you not only get the resale right for the product that you purchase, but you get the resale right for the products under it. So I actually was able to get 4 income streams that are out there working for me, that are coming in from this passive system. This is how I've been able to bring in hundreds of dollars for my family, now thousands of dollars. I'm pushing about $4,000 right now just since I got started. Like, I didn't think that I could do this. I had no clue what I was doing. And to be able to step in with this system, have no following. Like, I had to go out and get TikTok. I had to go out and install the app. I had to create an account. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought it was for kids. And then I found out, okay, this is like the fastest, my age group and older is the fastest growing age group on TikTok. It's like, it's not just for kids. And so I've been able to build that from the ground up. I still have barely any followers, but I want you to know you do not have to be a influencer. You do not have to wait until you hit 1,000 followers. Like, I don't even have 1,000 followers. I'm not close to that, but you don't have to wait till you have followers to start making money. You can start right where you're at, right wherever you are on the platform where you're active. For me, I didn't have any platform that I was really active on, so I came to TikTok, and I'm using that for my 2-hour workday. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about how that 2-hour workday works. But when you have this automation system that's out there working for you, again, it's done. Once you do the setup of putting in your domain, once you do the setup of putting in your payment gateway, that's done. And the products, because they have master resale rights attached to them, they're also done. So these are two things that you do not have to worry about on a daily basis. You don't have to worry about them essentially ever again. You get your product, you set up your automation system, and it's done, right? Okay, so again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee. I'm going to go ahead and erase this so I have a little bit more room on here to be able to share with you. And so with our 2-hour workday, this is simply because these are done and they're checked off the list. This is simply helping people discover this system, helping them discover your website, helping them get over to your webpage and put in their email and be able to see the sales video, be able to go through those emails and be able to go through that sales funnel, that freedom machine that is out there freeing up your life. So this is where the 2-hour workday comes in. And with this 2-hour workday, you're simply utilizing free sites to be able to share with people. Again, there are 5.5 billion people around the world who are on social media. There are 5.5 billion people on the internet hanging out on free social media. So you should never have to pay for ads. Again, on the sales page, you're going to have your button in there and that, or your payment gateway in there. And so that allows you to make that 100% profit. And when I say 100% profit, I mean 100% profit because you have no ongoing expenses, you have no monthly expenses, and you have no ad spend. Because of 5.5 billion people are hanging out on free sites, there's never any reason to go out and spend money on ads, right? And so when I say 100% profit on a $900 sale, that is $900 that is coming into your Stripe, that is coming into your PayPal. And so that is how, that's how amazing having that 100% profit, having that master resale rights is, because there's nowhere else that you can go where you're making 100% profit off of items. I came from selling physical products, and with physical products, you've got cost of goods, you've got, shipping, you've got all of the things that go into that. So I was making, far less. I was selling a very low dollar value product and then having all of these expenses on top of it. I was having, seller fees on platforms. Like, there is none of this. When I say 100% profit, I mean it, because you're utilizing free social media. You're utilizing free high traffic websites where people are going to look for ways to make money from home. And so with this discovery method, this is done through social media. And then it's also done through copy and paste ads. And with the copy and paste ads, you're simply copying and pasting ads over to these high traffic websites where people are going to look for jobs, where people are going to look for ways to be able to make money from home. And so if you can copy and paste, like, you can do this, and people are getting people into their automation system, helping them get over to their website. They're putting in their email and they're learning about this simple system and they're purchasing. And so at that point, then because you have your sales page set up and you have your payment gateway set up and they're going to your website, you're receiving that payment directly. That is why this is not an MLM. That is why you're able to make that 100% profit. So the other piece of the 2-hour workday, so it's utilizing those free social media, is doing copy and paste ads to free ad sites. Again, those are not paid ads. I want to clarify that those are free ad sites that are high traffic, where you can go to and check out the traffic that is going to these websites. And hundreds of thousands of people are going to these websites every single day to be able to find business opportunities, to be able to find ways to make money from home. And so simply copying and pasting an ad is going to help get your website discovered and get people over into your automation system. The other piece of this 2-hour workday is plugging into trainings. It's plugging into our community. It's plugging into our mentorings that are happening. We've got mentorings on a daily basis. So this is far more than just a course. It's far more than just getting a product that has master resale rights. This is an entire community that is live and interactive, where we've got trainings going on a daily basis from 6-figure and 7-figure income earners who are there to pour into you. So that is a part of my 2-hour workday, but that is literally all I do is go to social media. I utilize social media free, for free, to get in front of 5.5 billion people who are hanging out on the internet, who are hanging out on social media, and help them discover my website, help them get over to my webpage, help them be able to learn if this is right for them, and if they would love to be able to have a 2-hour workday, if they would love to be able to have done for them products, if they would love to be able to have websites that they didn't have to create, and they're able to start making money right away and save themselves all of the tech headache that comes along with all of this stuff. So this is really that simple. This is a simple, proven system. Again, thousands of people are following this. If you head to empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to put in your email and you're going to get all of the details about exactly how this works. You're going to be able to see the 4 different products that are offered. And again, those are, you get master resale rights with them. And our best selling product is our $900 legacy builder. What that means for you with that product, you get 4 income streams. But it means, because that $900 legacy builder is our best selling product, that means the majority of your sales will be at that $900 level. And that has been true for me just since I've gotten started, but it's also true across our community. So imagine seeing $900 show up in your bank account. I did not think I didn't know what that was like until it happened to me. I didn't know what that would feel like until that showed up. And I look and I'm like, I have $900. And then to have another 900, 1,800, and then to have a 900, another 900, that's 2,700. This stacks up so fast at that amount. And that was not what I was seeing before selling a $10 product. How much effort goes into selling just a $10 product and then having to sell several hundred of those just to make that same amount. So that was mind blowing for me. And if I can do this, I want you to know that you can do this. And if you could learn the skills to be able to bring in $900 at a time, to be able to attract daily paying customers following our simple 2-hour a day blueprint, to have a proven automation system that is out there working for you, that is converting those people coming into your website over to those sales where you're making that 100% profit at that $900 level. What would that do for you? If you could learn those skills to be able to attract a customer on a daily basis, is it going to happen right off the bat? No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but it's about you learning the skills. It's about you learning these skills, being able to apply through our learning and earning system. And so if you get to the place, the end of the year, jump in now, start learning these skills, and you start seeing customers on a more regular basis. Maybe it started out as 1 per week. That's still $3,600 a month. Maybe it started out at that 1 per week, and then you're seeing 2 per week, and then you're seeing 3 per week. And 2025 rolls around and you're at a place where you're seeing this on a daily basis. Do you realize that $900, that $6,300 a week, and it's $328,000 a year? That is the power of this system. This is why we're seeing people inside of our community be able to quit their jobs. It's why we're seeing people inside of our community being able to buy houses in cash. This is why we're seeing people inside of our community who were on the verge of homelessness and they're now suddenly buying a house. This is why we're seeing so many people have success, because of the power of this system. So if you could learn the skills to be able to attract a customer on a daily basis at that $900 level, again, that is our best selling product. And then you're seeing $328,000 show up in your bank account at the end of the year, you get to the end of the year, like how would that make you feel? What would you be able to accomplish? Would it mean that you would be able to get all of your debts paid off? Would it mean that you would be completely like financially independent, financially free? Would it mean that you would be able to not have to go back to your job? Would it mean that you could, walk into the grocery store, buy whatever you want without having to worry about how much it's all going to add up to, without having to pull out your calculator? Would it mean that you could go and pull out your computer, sit down with your kids and say, hey, where do you want to go on vacation? And you go and schedule that without having to look at your bank account. Like, what would this mean for your family? I would love to know. Put it in the comments. For me, this means debt payoff. For me, this means getting financially free. For me, I was looking at my debt and going, this is going to be decades before, at the rate I was going at of selling a $10 product. It was going to be decades before that was all paid off. And now it's suddenly all like right there in front of me. I'm seeing it happen. And I want you to be able to visualize that for yourself, like what that would mean for you. If you could have those dreams and goals like right there in front of you, where they're not decades off. It's not going to take you decades at the rate you're going at, like you're never going to get there. But this is right in front of you, of having a proven system like this where you're able to bring in these levels of income. And I'm already seeing this in my own life, of this hope that has been restored, because these dreams and goals are not far off in the distance. They're happening. And I've already been able to start sending in those payments for the debt reduction. Again, if I can do this, you can do this. I am here to give you hope. I am here to give you encouragement. I'm here to tell you that this is possible, that you can do this. Like, I did not think that I could do this. I didn't think that this could happen for me. I didn't think that I had the skills. Like, I didn't think that this was even possible, but here I am, and it is happening for me as well. So I want you to know that you can have success with this. I know this because I have had success. I know this because thousands of people inside of our community are having success as well. It's not just one person having success. It's not just a couple, but literally thousands of people, all walks of life, all ages, from around the world, who are following this proven system, who are following our 2-hour workday, who are having these done for you web pages that you didn't have to go and create, who are using products that are done for them that you didn't have to go and come up with. And you're able to start making money right away. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. But again, my name is Lee. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I'm here to let you know that you were created for more than just getting by. And I am here to help you make life-changing income for your family. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. And I am so excited for the good things that are in your future. You head here, you're going to put in your email, you're going to be able to see all of the details about exactly how this works. And I'm going to send you my free guide where I show you how easy it is to make $10,000 in 30 days. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be able to have you check this out and see what this can do for your family. All right, have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will be back here again to talk about this because, again, I am so passionate. I have seen the change in my own life, and I am so excited to see what this can do for you as well. All right, have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you soon.